guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing this beachy summer look, so if you're interested, then keep watching. Alright guys, so let's get started on our beachy look. We're going to start with lips, and I always like to prep my lips before I use any product. So I usually start with my lips and then go to my eye makeup, but today we're going to be using Tarte Pout Prep, which is just a really great exfoliant for your lips, and they have a lot of natural products, which is also why I love Tarte. So it's got like a minty sensation. I just rub this on my lips. So once you've done that, you just want to make sure you remove the excess product from your lips. We don't want to leave that on there, so just going to go ahead and remove that. And now we can move on to our eyes. So to start, I'm going to be using the Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. I have used this product for years and I absolutely love it. It keeps my eyeshadow on all day and it smooths out any lines you may have on your eyes or wrinkles around the area. So I'm just going to go ahead and start applying that to my eyelid. And with this product, I just take it all the way up to my eyebrow. Move it down to my lower lash line as well. I like to do this because I feel that it keeps my eyeliner in place throughout the day too, so that's a really good trick if you have problems with your eyeliner budging or moving throughout the day, especially for a summertime look. Now that we have our eyes primed, we can go in with our eyeshadow, and today I'm going to be using the Aspen Ovard Tarte palette. This palette is absolutely beautiful and I love every color in this palette. So I'll show you. It just comes with your eyeshadows down here, and then you have your highlighter and your blush up here. So I think this palette is really pretty. I think it's great for any eye type and it's perfect for summertime. You've got your neutrals and perfect for the beachy look that we're trying to accomplish today. So I'm going to start with a lighter color. I always start with light to dark on my eyeshadows. I know some people prefer to do it the other way around, but it's whatever you're comfortable with. So I'm going to go in with Santorini Sands in the palette, and it's just a light brown. And I'm just going to smoke that into the crease of my eye. So nothing too serious right now. We're just going in with a light color. Again, trying to keep this natural because it's a beachy look. So just do windshield wiper motions back and forth with your large blending brush, tapered blending brush from Sigma, and it's the E40 brush. I absolutely love it. So just keep blending until you get the right amount of product on your eye that you're comfortable with or happy with. So now we'll go into our next shade, which will be a little bit darker in the palette, and it's High School Sweetheart. It's still a lighter brown, but it does deepen the color a little bit. It gives us a little bit of dimension. And I'm just blowing the excess powder off of my brush. That way I don't have a lot of fallout onto my cheeks. And I'm still just blending in the same crease, so we're keeping it, again, pretty neutral, nothing too drastic. But it does just give the eye more dimension now, as you can see, since we went in with a little bit of a darker color. Okay, so that is blended to my liking. Now I want to go in with one darker color on the outside V, just to give it even more dimension. So I'm going to go in with a smaller taper blending brush, and this one I just got from a Urban Decay palette and I really like it, so we'll just use this brush and go in with a darker color called Road Trip on the palette. Again, just blowing off the excess powder. And I'm just tapping the product lightly into the outer V of my eye here because we don't want anything too drastic. So we'll continue to do the same on both eyes, and just until you get it to where you want it. And if you want more control of your brush, I just hold my hand in closer rather than further out. That way you have more control of your product. Now I'm just taking the same brush and I'm just blending upward a little. And now I'll go back in with my tapered blending brush. It still has some product on it, so I'm not gonna dip it back into any products. I'm just gonna use what's left on this brush and blend out the look on both eyes. So now that we're done blending our eyeshadow on both eyes, we'll just go in with a lighter color on the lid. That way we can give our eyes a little bit of a pop. So I'll go in with the shade Endless Summer, and I'm just kind of using a flatter brush. It allows for more product to be pressed into the eyes, so more of like a pigmented color, which is what we want for the lid, so that way we can get the eye to pop and open our eyes up. So as you can see, this has a little bit of a shimmer to it, but it's a really, really pretty color for summertime. And as you can see, I'm just patting, I'm not swiping. So I'm just kind of going around in a circle in the outer eyelid and just patting the color onto my lid. And the reason I am patting the color rather than swiping, again, we're getting more payoff by doing this, and it also gives less of a harsh line between the dark and the light. And I take this lighter color all the way up to my inner crease as well. Okay, now that we've got that done, I'm just gonna go back in with my tapered blending brush by Sigma and just blend the two colors together a little bit more so we don't have that harsh line. Okay, so now that we have our eyeshadow done, I'm gonna go in with my eyeliner, and I'm gonna be using Maneater by Tarte. It's a liquid eyeliner, so I will show you guys a trick of how to sharpen your wing if you are having trouble drawing the line. And sometimes I go all the way in my eye with the liquid eyeliner, and other times I just stay from the middle out. Sometimes that makes my eyelashes look longer and my eyes more open. So since we're going with more of like a natural beachy look, I think I'm gonna keep the liquid eyeliner just in the middle and out to the edge. And keep in mind too, for liquid eyeliner, you always wanna match up the wing to where the edge of your eyebrow is. So that's a good trick as well if you need to map out your wing before you do fill it in. So I just start at the end of my eye and draw the wing up. And again, I will show you how to get the wing more precise. So for now, we're just kind of mapping it out on our eye. So now that we have our line from the edge of our eye out to our eyebrow, we're gonna go down and into the eyelid with the liquid eyeliner. So as you can see, I'm kind of just making the shape and then we'll fill it in. So at this point, I've connected the two and brought it into the middle of my eye. Now that we have our shape, we can go ahead and fill in. I really love this eyeliner because it's a really good payoff for the pigment, and I feel that it lasts all day and it does not budge on me. So I definitely recommend getting this eyeliner. And if by chance you forget any of the products that I've talked about, I'll link all of them below. That way you can have easy access to them if you do want to purchase the products. So now that we have our one side, we'll go to the other, and again, we'll clean up at the end after we've done both eyes. So we're just starting at the end, drawing our line out to where our eyebrow ends. And then we're bringing our shape out and down into the eye. And then I'll go ahead and fill in. And I find that liquid eyeliner gets easier and easier for me as I do it every day. So if you just keep practicing, you'll get it eventually. And so now we're gonna clean up our wings on both of our eyes. So I am using the Makeup Remover Neutrogena makeup wipes. And I'm simply gonna take one of the wipes and put it on one of my fingers and kind of just bring it down really tight, and then go with an upward motion and kind of just swipe up next to the bottom of the liquid eyeliner. That way we can just get a sharp line. You always want to go in upward motions when you do this because it brings the eyes up rather than down. So it gives your eyes the effect of looking more awake and open rather than tired. So we're just going to do the same to the other eye. And this also helps clean up any fallout that you had from eyeshadow, so this is a perfect time to do this. And you just want to make sure both wings match too, so I can see this one is a little longer, so we'll just add to the other one here. And then go in and clean it up once more. Okay. So now that our wings are even, we can go ahead and go into our face products. So I'm going to start with the YSL primer. It is the Blur Primer and it has gold flakes in it. Absolutely love this primer. It is very pricey, but it is worth the money. I'm telling you, if you're gonna get a primer for summertime or in general, you guys need to purchase this product. And I have oily combination skin and it doesn't make me too oily throughout the day, but it smooths my skin just enough that it helps the application of my liquid foundation go on perfectly, and it looks really, really great in pictures. So again, this primer is amazing, and I know you can get it from Nordstrom or I've seen it at Sephora as well, and it is pricey but worth it. So we'll just use this on our face, and I just use a little pea size because a little bit goes a long way with this product. So now that we have that product on, we can go ahead and apply our foundation. I'm just going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Matte Foundation. This does keep me matte throughout the day, which for me again is really great because I do have oily skin, but it's not too matte to where it's drying me out throughout the day. So you can use whatever foundation you prefer, but this is the one that we'll be using today. So the application of this foundation is a little different than what I'm used to. Usually I'll just use a candle lid and I'll apply the product on there and then put it onto my face. But with this application stick, I'm just gonna apply it directly to my face. And this product is full coverage, so a little goes a long way. Okay, now that I've got the foundation all over my face, I'm going to be going in with my IT Cosmetics Skin Smoothing Complexion Brush, which I absolutely love this brush. I looked the other day and had a hard time finding this brush. I think there's another one that's similar to this, but I have yet to find this one again. It's number 704 if you're interested in purchasing it. But I have used a beauty blender to blend out my foundation, which I will do for my concealer. But I just find this brush to blend out my liquid face makeup a little more evenly than a beauty blender does, and I don't lose as much product as I would with the beauty blender, so I really, really love this brush. I just blend this up into my hairline, that way it looks more natural. And my body is a little tanner right now than my foundation, which is okay. We can definitely bronze it up, which we will do here in a second. And then I also take the foundation all the way to the back of the ear and down the chin. That way you don't have a harsh line. And I sometimes just pat this too in certain areas. That way I'm not pulling away too much product from certain areas that need more coverage. Okay, now that we have our foundation applied, we can go ahead and go in with our concealer. Now my concealer is a little light for me as well, but we're just gonna go ahead and use it today. And I will be using the Shape Tape Concealer in Light Sand, and I absolutely love this product just as much as I love the YSL face primer. I have been using this for years and I just cannot get away from it. I feel that it applies really well, it blends really well, and it stays throughout the day. Now we can go in with our beauty blender and just blend in our concealer. now that we have our concealer blended out, and I will be using the new Veil Hourglass Translucent Setting Powder. I got a sample of this, so it's pretty tiny, but I absolutely love this product. It feels like silk on the skin and doesn't feel too heavy for summertime. So again, this product is a little pricey, but definitely worth the purchase. So I'm just going to be using a little bit of that on my under eye just to set our concealer. So now that we have our under eye set, we'll go ahead and set the rest of our face as well. If you're not as oily, feel free to skip this step, but I'm just using medium golden in the mineralized skin finish, and it's a MAC setting powder. I'm just doing this because I am oily, as I've mentioned. Okay, so now that we have set the rest of the face, we can go ahead and dust off any extra setting powder under our eyes that is loose. So now that we have our face set, we can go ahead and go in with our contour, and today I'll be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzer, and I got this in the medium to dark color. Okay, so we're going to start at the top of our ear and work our way down inward to the cheek for our contour, so we'll go ahead and do that. And if you don't want to move any of your liquid product, you can always just pat on the bronzer or pat on the contour as well, so you're not moving other products on your face. And then we're going to contour at the top of our forehead too. And then we'll contour at the bottom of our jawline. So now that I have my contour done, I'm going to go in with a bronzer that has a little bit more of a shimmer. That way I can get more of the bronzy look for summertime since we are doing a beachy look. I'm going to be using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in the shade Radiant Bronze Light. And as you can see, it is a beautiful color. So I'll just do a little bit of that, and I'm just gonna go kind of over the areas that I have the contour already. So I'm just doing the forehead as well. And then we'll do our chin again. Now that we have our bronzer complete, we can go ahead and sharpen up our bronzer and contour line. This is a trick that I learned a couple years ago, and I just do it with my translucent powder. It gives your cheeks more definition and makes you look skinnier, so why not, right? So take the same translucent powder that we used earlier. I'm just gonna put it down here on my lower cheekbone. And then we'll go ahead and brush off the excess. Okay, so now that we have that step done, we can go ahead and go in with our blush. And again, I'm still using the Aspen Ovard palette, and the blush in here is so pretty. It's a neutral, so I think it's perfect for any skin tone. The color is Made You Blush, and it's kind of just like a pink mauve-y color. So as you can see, this blush is so pretty. It's perfect for our beachy look, just a natural mauve blush. Now we can go ahead and go in with our highlighter, which again is still in the same palette, and it's called Pure Soul. And I'm just putting that on my cheekbones. Okay, so now that we have our highlighter done, I now move on to my eyebrows. And I'm just gonna brush them out and up with my spoolie. Now that we have our eyebrows where we want them, we can go ahead and move on to mascara. So I do like to wear falsies for events or other things going on, but lately I've been loving just priming my eyelashes and doing mascara on them, so I think that'll be great for this look. And when you do apply it, it does apply white and then it will dry clear, but I absolutely love, love, love this product. This gives my eyelashes so much volume and helps my mascara to cling on to it really well. I'm gonna go ahead and do my mascara and start with priming them. And another trick that I do with my mascara as well is when I apply the mascara, I kind of start at the bottom and I wiggle it and move it upward to kind of separate the lashes at the same time and get a lot of product on the lashes. And I usually only do one eye at a time because this stuff does dry quickly, and you want to apply your mascara about 30 seconds after you apply that, just so that it dries, but it's still tacky for the mascara to hold on to it. So now I'm going to go in with the Essence Lash Princess, and it's in the purple and black color, and I absolutely love this. You guys, this is such a good deal. It was so hard to get my hands on. I did get it from Ulta, and you can purchase it online or in store, but it is a really good product and it works really, really well. So I'm going to be using that. And then I'll be using one more mascara. So I like to layer my mascaras. The next one is pretty small because it's a sample, but it's the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So I'm just going to apply that on top of my Essence mascara and just do the same motion and try and curl them upward at the same time. So I want you guys to see the difference between the two eyes with mascara and without. It's crazy when you use the Lancome primer how much it opens your lashes and makes them longer. So I definitely recommend this product. I absolutely love it. And again, you can see how crazy the difference is between my two eyes. Okay, then go back in with your main mascara. So in this case, I'm using the Essence. So now that we have our top lashes done, I'm going to line my lower lash line just to open up the eyes a little bit. And I'm just using a small brush and going in with the color High School Sweetheart, which is one of the colors we used in our crease as well. Okay, so now that we have that done, we can go ahead and apply our mascara to our lower lash line. For the lower lash line, I keep the brush vertically and just go back and forth. And that controls the product on your lower lash line. Okay, so now that we have that done, I'm going to do one more thing with our palette here, and I'm going to go in to the inner corner of our eye and just apply that same color that we did on our inner lid here. So Endless Summer. And I'm actually just going to use my finger to apply that here just to open up the eye a little bit. So now we're going to set our face, and I'll be using the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, which I absolutely love. Perfect for all skin types, and my makeup does not budge when I use this product. So now that we have our makeup set, we can move on to lips. This is our last step, and then our look is complete. And I will be going in with the Spice Lip Liner by MAC. And I like to keep my lip liners dull and not sharpened. That way it kind of blends into the lip a little bit easier, and it's not such a harsh line when you apply your lip product. Now that we have our lip liner on, I'm going to be using the NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipstick in Satin Ribbon, which is also a very pretty nude. And this product does not crack on my lips and lasts a very long time. So I definitely recommend this product. So now our beachy look is complete, perfect for summertime, and if you missed any of the products throughout the video, I'll link them all below. And if you're not already, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing more makeup videos, lifestyle videos, so if you guys are interested, then keep watching, and thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.